After spending the day with the all-new Porsche Panamera Turbo, I've grown quite fond of it. But there's 5 features I really want to highlight because, well, they are insane. One of the coolest is the active wing. Now, not only can it rise upwards, it also can extend out to the side. When it does that, it looks like scary blades. If it didn't already scream, "This is a very expensive car, get out of my way," well, people are going to be screaming in terror when the wing extends. It looks kind of like a Decepticon. It's extremely badass, and I like it. Yes, of course, the active aero is functional. It creates downforce at high speeds for more stable cornering, but yeah, I don't really care when it looks like this. This next feature goes back to Porsche's racing heritage. In the old days, people started races outside their car. They would run towards the vehicle, hop in, turn it on, and take off. Well, that is why Porsche's ignition switch is located on the left of the steering wheel. That way, as you jumped in the car, you could turn it on, push in the clutch, and select first gear very, very quickly. That racing heritage is very important to Porsche and shows throughout the driving experience of every vehicle, even their sedans. All you do is turn the key here. Now, it's actually got a fake key inserted into the ignition. You don't put your key in and there's no push to start. Fires up that 4-liter twin turbocharged V8 and you're ready to go. Porsche is all about technology and active aero, active vents. You can change the spoiler settings by clicking this touchscreen here, but what I want to highlight is something that I've never seen before in another car, and that is active air vents that are touch controlled. Now, the Model S does have a version of this, but not quite as complex as the Panamera. Let's go into climate on the 12.3-inch touchscreen, click on center vent, that's this vent here, and you can actually open and close the vent as well as turn the direction of the vent via this touchscreen. Up and down points it upwards and downwards. Let's point it down. Look at that. That is absolutely ridiculous. And you can't manually do it yourself. I guess you could stick your fingers in there and probably break all the plastic, and it'd cost you thousands of dollars if you want. But that is pretty neat. Next is the way the Panamera drives. It's absolutely brilliant. In a world where luxury sports sedans like the S-Class and 7 Series are focused more on luxury than they are performance, the Panamera is different. It is a driver-focused, nimble, fun-to-drive, comfortable sedan. Twin turbocharged 4-liter V8 that makes 550 horsepower and 567 pound-feet of torque. Twin turbochargers are actually located in between the cylinder banks to allow for shorter exhaust gas distance traveled and thus a better turbo response. Coupled with a brilliant 8-speed automatic PDK gearbox, which changes gears so fast, it's always a crisp shift and you're never denied. It means 0 to 60 happens in a ridiculous 3.6 seconds. With a Sport Chrono package, it drops it to 3.4 seconds, although those are Porsche numbers, so I imagine it's closer to 3 seconds flat. Overall, the steering just feels perfect. If you've got Sport Chrono package, you've got launch control activated. You've got 3 different suspension settings, normal, sport, and sport plus, and you've got different throttle response and steering settings, normal and sport. It's much more fun to drive than any of its German rivals and even the Tesla Model S P100D. So if you're looking for something that's fun to drive and also luxurious and practical, this is the way to go. Lastly, but most importantly, the Porsche Panamera Turbo lapped the Nürburgring in 7 minutes and 38 seconds. Is that fast? Well, here's some cars that lap the Nürburgring in the same amount of time. A Lexus LFA without the Nürburgring package. A Ferrari F430. And it's 2 seconds faster than a McLaren SLR. That is absolutely ridiculous. Porsche's racing heritage has led to incredible cars. The Porsche 918 Spyder with the Nürburgring time of under 7 minutes. Now bringing that technology to the Panamera that's 1 second faster than the Giulia Quadrifoglio, it's absolutely incredible. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. There are 5 crazy features of the Porsche Panamera Turbo. Special thanks to Fred Lavery Porsche of Birmingham, Michigan for making this video possible. This Panamera Turbo is available there now. Link in the description below. Check him out. Look forward to seeing you next video.